How's it going, everybody? Part 42. Let's look at risky business. Got the 86 right up there in the URL. You're watching this on your smart TV, so you can see the fine print. Of course, it's got the 68, the 6.8. This is part 42. You want to watch this from the playlist from the beginning so you'll understand what all these numbers mean. But the 86 and the 68, basically death and rising. Um, August 5th, 1983. 62 million. Revelation is 602 Strong's Concordance. And we run it to our event date of 8/25. And sure enough, 15,726. 726 is Antichrist in the English gematria. We can pull that up now. We can make sure we get that visual. We rarely show this one. I want to get this on here now. The Joker, when they went to his cell at the very beginning of the movie, you see it's a 405 mark. And you see the 405 and the pause button has the number 2 on it, like double Roman numerals. But it's at the 405 mark, and it's E 25/8 for August 28th, how most countries write it. And it was just funny to look at because 8 times 25 times 2026 is the 405 followed by the 2. And I was like, that pause, the pause is literally Roman numeral 2 right next to it. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, so the Joker's cell is our August 25th date. Now, what are the chances of that if we end up being correct? And the Antichrist, the 726 that I was going to show you, is right there. Antichrist in English gematria, where A is 6, B is 12, C is 18. It's 6 times English ordinal or 6 times simple gematria. It's also called Sumerian, I think. What is Sumerian gematria? Yeah, A is 6, B is 12. So they call it English. Others call it Sumerian. But it's important in their world. And there's your 726 Antichrist for your 15,726 Antichrist from that date of the film Risky Business. All right. Started looking at birth and death. Did she really die? How do we ever know? I would say no, because it was on a gigantic personal cipher. So, and Conor McGregor's DOB and all that kind of stuff. Ivana Trump, February 20th, July 14th, 49, of course, 49. 49 is his name in the same cipher as Antichrist. When you run her birth to our event day, would you believe it's 404 in the weeks, Revelation coded, 440 in the hours, Antichrist in the Jewish Hebrew gematria coded? That's a big deal. That is a gigantic deal. 79 is also in the hours, fused with 67. Going from the 6th to the 7th king of Mystery Babylon, which is what the 67 meme is all about. Her death is 4/9/11. FOR 9/11. 49 months, 11 days. There's your 49 again. Born in 1949, then her death is a 49 months to our event day. 4/9/11. 49 months, 11 days. The movie Transformers, let's just look at the first one. It's got 8/27 in the URL. That's our rising date. It's fused with 79, so it's a death and rising combination. It is July 10th. Excuse me, it is June 10th and July 3rd. The only one that really popped was the July 3rd when Sirius the Dog Star goes dormant. It's Back to the Future. It's the first release date on their YouTube channel of iPad Go. It's Tom Cruise's birthday. It's a perfect 999 weeks, which is the upside down 666. It is 22/9/22, which is how old I was on the total solar eclipse that formed the X across America with the other one in 2017. That total solar of April 8th, 2024. And it's also how old. Who is it that's that? I can't remember. Anyway, Transformers. Charlize Theron, major player, did the movie Monster, and she's in that commercial where she's climbing up the rope, representing it's a Dior commercial. Let's go to it. Charlize Theron, Dior commercial. I'm pretty sure it's Dior. Where she's climbing, yeah, and so what she does is she's climbing the stairway to heaven. She's climbing up the abyss. It's beast rising symbolism, fused with the divine feminine as she is making her way. So, and she won the Oscar for the movie Monster. So she's climbing up that, and then she gets to the top. And there she is. Beast Rising. So Charlize Theron would be a major player to look at. August 7th, 1975. Did I not pull her up? Could have swore I did. Maybe she didn't pop for anything. That's a very good possibility. No, she's perfect. She's 86. On the 86ing day, she's 18,646 or a 18646. Perfect. Absolute perfection, Charlize Theron. Then you get to Monster, that's got the 34 in the URL for murder. Trump's year in popularity, 1946. Monster, November 16th, December 24th. 22 years, 9 months, 11 days, 9/11 coded. 1188 weeks, 1,188 weeks. 68 is in the hours. Of course it is. Absolute perfection. The other release date for Monster, 8/28, which is the total lunar eclipse. That's on the date of 8/28. It's 8283. But on the event day, it's 8280, which is a palindrome also. So I wanted to show you that. But it's 8280 across the board. When is definitely the Monster on Rising Day. So the guy that did the right ear event, allegedly, Thomas Matthew Crooks, July 13th, 2024. Ooh, it's September 20th, 2003. Oh, that's the event of the date. His birthday, sorry. If you run his birthday to the Rising Day, which is the Bible verse of Revelation 11:7, he's 22 years, 11 months, 7 days for 11:7 coded to perfection. The 22, of course, represents murder. 22nd prime number is 79. 79 is murder in simple gematria. District 22 on the school bus that opened the Dark Knight. So it's death and rising, all coded to perfection. So I think we've taken care of everything on this one. Let's move over here to Russell Crowe. And what do we get for Russell? On the 80-16 day, he's 86. He's 22,000. There's your 22 again. 22,786. On Rising Day, 22,788. That's if you include both dates, which we're always allowed to do, of course. So this guy wins at Alabama and with the Eagle, which is the Phoenix Rising, especially when they played the Chiefs and beat the Chiefs because the Chiefs' colors are fire, red and yellow. So it was the Phoenix Rising from the ashes. He's August 7th, 98. 98th verse is, of course, the White Horse crowning verse. So, well, how old will he be? 10,002, 45. How old will he be on Rising Day? 10,002, 47. The 45, 47 perfectly coded through Jalen Hurts. Andy Reid, who has also coached the Chiefs and the Eagles, he, on our event day and Rising, will be 68 years old. He's March 19th, 1958. 58? What? That's May 8th coded. So Andy is 357 Book of Daniel in the weeks. He's 68 years, 5 months, 6 days. We already said that. 24,966. He'd be 24,996, and he'd be 24,998 on Rising as the 98th verse. If you wanted to include both dates, then he goes to 24,999. If you go to the total lunar, including both days, he's a perfect 25,000, so 500 Antichrist is coded. So Andy Reid, I'm sorry, he's just kind of all over it to perfection. Ron DeSantis, September 14th, 1978. He is 47 on event day. Trump's number. 11 months, 13 days, so 11-3 for Rising is coded. We've explained that many, many, many times. Hopefully you're watching this from the playlist. Didn't I already run this date? I don't see it pulled up. So I'm a little bothered by it. Why didn't it? Oh, dadgummit. Click the wrong button, as usual. So look at that, 399 views. 399 is Murder in the Jewish Hebrew Gematria. I guess we were meant to double click that, weren't we, and reset it. So they're telling you death, September 30th, 2021. And you run it to our murder date, and it is murder, 1,079 days. That is the whole soundtrack by Hans Zimmer from his YouTube channel. It's the song Square Escape, but the whole playlist was released on that day. I can't believe that. That is absolute perfection. Sean Connery. We've done this already, haven't we? Yeah, I'm sorry. So you go to Hans Zimmer. He's September 12th, 1957. He's 25,184. He's 11,3 code, 68 years. Oh, he's 827 months on Rising Day of 827. He is 827 in the months. He's a perfect match. 25,186. So Death and Rising coded. They do that a lot, we notice. There's the Hans Zimmer. I had it pulled up over here, didn't I? I sure did. All right, anyway. And there's your 79. Yeah. So I had it pulled up elsewhere. Target. The store called Target. Of course, it's in the Twin City. You know the Target on the right eye, if I'm not mistaken. The Target dog. The Target's on the left. Well, I'll be doggone. Dog gone. Serious, their dog star. So Target opening on June 24th, and then May 1st had a different, so it was founded as a corporation and then as a store. Okay. So 1902, then 1962, I think they're both up. 45, 353, 124.21. Oh, 149 for Antichrist is right there in the months, which don't forget 49 in itself is his name with Antichrist in the same cipher. 79 is in the weeks on our murder date. Perfect. And then its other date of May 1st, their big date. There's your 49 again in the days. Perfection. Okay. Lastly, this is a big one. It's a lot of tabs. Dog Day Afternoon, 007 in the URL, followed by 289. The 289th prime number is 1879. Murder and murder fused together. It's perfect. And September 20th and 21st. When you run it, it's a perfect, goodness gracious. 18602. 602 is Revelation of Strong's Concordance fused with the 86 on our 8016 date. That is brilliantly perfected. It's 611 months, upside down 911, and then which they do that backwards and upside down 911, upside down 911. And then you run it to the rising day, and it's 11 months, 7 days for Revelation 11:7 coded for rising day to perfection. The girl with the dragon tattoo, 11:3 in the URL, with a lot more. Not even going to get into it. February 27th, October 1st. This is their foreign version. I want you to look to our 8016 day, 6,388. 38 is death, 38 is murder, depending on which base cipher. It's 38 in ordinal is death, 38 in reverse reduction is murder. The 38 is fused with the 88 on our 8016 day. That's perfect. The 638 was the car tag that was involved of the car that was involved in the shooting death. I'll never forget that. The Lord made sure I remembered every bit of that. So they threw in a personal cipher to our May 8th event on that, which this is the mirror of May 8th, is the 25th. And Dr. No came out on May 8th, and the mirror of it is August 25th, which is Sean Connery's birthday, the star of Dr. No. When I say mirror, I mean day 128 with 237 left over to day 237 with 128 left. That only works on non-leap years together, both non-leap years, 1978 and 2026. How many years would that be? 66 years, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be that perfect 66? 66 book of the Bible? Never really thought of that. Anyway, October 1st, 2009, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo on Rising Day. There it is, 617. 617 in the days. The 11-3 prime number is 617. Perfection. The year 2026 is right there, 202 months, 26 days. 148 begins the hours, which is Donald J. Trump and Simple Gematria. 88 begins the weeks. Everything's perfect. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Americana. Has a 68 fused with 83 and a 34 in the URL. That's all murder in his name as Antichrist is 68. We've been over that many times. 2 hours, 38 minutes. 38, 38, 38, 38. And remember, she fixed his right eye wound in the movie, representing death and rising, because she is Satan. She is the girl with a dragon tattoo, because Satan has shapeshifted into the goddess, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. December 12th, December 21st. Look at the minutes, 1:58 for our May 8th date. It is a 5370 on event day. Look at the hours, 128:88. Day 128 is May 8th, or 128 days left in the year on our mirror date of August 25th, which is our date, fused with 88. Yikes. The other girl with dragon tattoo date, 148/4, 14 years, 8 months, 4 days. We probably had that in the other two. Not sure. I think so. Maybe it was 147. I can't remember. 128:66 in the hours. It's just killing it. Everything's killing it. The Ides of March. I started looking at that because they gave you twin mirror symbology there. Got the year 2026 where we moved from 6th to the 7th king of mystery Babylon over there in the popularity. You see that over there. And August 31st, October 7th. And 79 is in the months for murder on our murder date. And 313 is in the hours. This is a Bruder film. We're always told to look at the hours from the movie The Hours. So the song That's Life was in the Joker movie. And there's no release date of the song, but there is a single by 88 Keys, piano, 88, trump, featuring Mac Miller, released on June 20th, 2019, again with this June 20th stuff. You saw yesterday's video or the previous video. When we run that on our 86ing day, it is a perfect 86 months and 5 days. 374 in the weeks, the two first progressions of the prime number for the church. Terry Bradshaw, September 2nd, 1948. Need I say more? Terry's a palindrome, if you include both dates on event day, but I put it to the 26th where it flows back and forth. Remember, Trump's a palindrome on event day. He's 29292. Terry Bradshaw is 284882. Same number backwards and forwards. On our swing date, the day in the middle, representing moving backwards, moving forwards, death and rising. I thought it was just outstanding. I couldn't believe that. Remember, Trump's a palindrome, 29292. Yeah. Bradley Cooper, massive player on their stage. January 5th, 1975. He's 88, 86. 88 being 86 plus 18 is 6 plus 6 plus 6. He is 18,860 days. It's a fusion of 886. Does it get any better than that? No, it does not. And if you run it to the rising day, it ends with 62, which 602 is Revelation and Strong's Concordance. Part 42, we are out.